Hey, what's up, you guys? How you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing really great. So today I want to talk to you about my top 5 Netflix TV shows. Alright, let's start. Number 5. My number 5 is Stranger Things. You thought it was going to be number 1, right? No. It's not my number 1. The reason why I really like this show is because it brings out the 80s for this show. It's like pretty awesome decade. On this decade we had a ton of good music. It just brings the 80s from that show. Also, because science fiction type of shows, you rarely see them, and on this show you see like things you would have never thought you'll be seeing, like the Demogorgon. I never seen those type of aliens before. And also like the relationship the kids have with one another. They're really good friends, and throughout the seasons they always like separate from one another, but then they come back at the end together on every single season. That's what happens. That's what I really noticed about the show, which is a pretty awesome show. Well, my number 4. Number 4 has got to be Outer Banks. This show is really kick ass. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. On this show, there's this group of kids that they find this hidden treasure on the ocean, and so this treasure is somehow connected to one of the kids' fathers, and they go on this adventure on finding what happened to the kid's father and stuff like that. It's a pretty kick-ass show. To be honest, the trailers didn't give much away, which is good, because most of the movies and trailers that come out today, they show the whole movie, to be honest. But this one I highly really recommend to anybody. Well, my number 3 is gotta be Kingdom. This show takes place in the Joseon era, and on this era there were emperors. Instead of just only adding like an era where there was just war against the emperors or people rebelling with one another, they included zombies on the show. And I gotta say, I'm a big fan of zombies. I've always been a big fan of zombies shows and movies. The very first zombie movie I can remember is Dawn of the Dead. Man, was I so scared of that movie growing up. But this one, it actually shows you how the whole plague started. That's what I really like about the show, that it gives you an origin story of how the virus started, and the zombies actually run on this show. It's like really awesome. I can't wait for season 3 once it comes out on Netflix. But due to real world issues, I don't know when season 3 is coming out. There's 2 seasons out for the show called Kingdom. It's pretty awesome. Highly recommend it. My number 2 show has got to be The Society. Man, oh my, this series is pretty good. Really awesome. It's about a couple of teenagers in high school. They somehow go into this other universe where there are no adults at all, and so they had to come together and make a society, just how the title of the show is. But like there's always that someone that goes against that person and doesn't agree with the protagonist. It's like a really awesome show. It shows that the teenagers, they had to grow up because there were no other adults, and now they had to become the adults and try to learn how to survive with one another and how to survive anything that comes in their way. Pretty awesome show. Did you know that show got canceled? I was really excited for a season 2, man. Season 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. That show was really awesome. I just wish they didn't cancel it. The first season is just great. I give it a 10 out of 10. And now for my number 1. The best show that I believe that is the best one that has come out of Netflix overall. It is Money Heist. Man, this show is like great. Just from the beginning, just like from the first minute or two, it just caught my attention. Just like that. The protagonist's name is Tokyo. We don't really know her real name. Her real name is sacred, just like everybody else's name in the show. We just know them by country names or city names. But the main protagonist, her name is Tokyo, and so they go rob the Royal Mint of Spain. That's the real bank that they got to rob in the first 2 seasons of the show. You know, around season 3, they go to another place and try to rob it. But the reason why I really love this show and why it's my number 1 is because it just shows a different side of the person that you believe is the bad guy. They show a different point of view that you never would have thought they would show. Like, you don't know where they came from and why they're doing this, and it depicts it like realistically. It's really awesome how the professor, the person that's in charge of them, brings them all together and how he plans everything. He's like my second favorite character in the series. It's a pretty awesome show. That's like my number 1, guys. I really love that show. There's just only gonna be one more season of that show, season 5. That's the last one they're ever gonna show for Money Heist, and I can't wait. Can't wait until it comes out on Netflix. I'm going to be there and I'm gonna watch it. Those are my top 5 Netflix shows that I enjoy watching. Do you like these shows? Make sure to comment down below on why you like these shows as well. If you don't like none of these shows, then feel free to add your favorite shows in the comments below, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you like it, or give it a thumbs down if you dislike it. Hope you guys have a great day, and as always, live to the fullest.